Hi ladies, my name is Morgan Stacy and I'm an independent consultant through Jamberry Nails, and today I'm going to give a little demonstration on how to apply jams. So I know that some of you have some questions, and trust me, whenever you first get this package you're like, oh my gosh, how do I apply these things? They're really intimidating, but I promise that they're not that hard. I've gotten to the point where I can do a whole set of nails in like 15 minutes. So practice makes perfect. So just keep trying, and I really suggest that you look at all of the amazing application videos out there on the web. This is just my personal interpretation of how to do your nails. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope that you enjoy. So the first things first, I'm going to do a little tutorial on exactly like what tools that you're going to need. So first you're going to need a heat source. This is the Jamberry mini heater. I swear it's amazing. You can use a heater or a hair dryer, but I find that they're a little too hot for my taste, and also they're not hands-free and they're really loud. Jamberry mini heater, it is quiet, it's hands-free, and it's not quite as hot. So just something to consider. You can purchase these on my website. They are $19. So also you're going to need your jams. This is what a jam sheet looks like. I've already pre-applied one nail just as a practice. This is what it looks like. These are called Celeb Status, and they are really cute. They're clear jams. These again are on my website. They are part of the Spring/Summer 2015 catalog. You should definitely check these out. Also, what I have on is I have a first of all, I have the Jamberry smoothing base coat on underneath, and then I have the Jamberry nail lacquer. This is called Sweet Sangria. You can put jams over lacquer, nail polish, any nail polish. You know, it doesn't just have to be Jamberry. But I love this color. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see it. It's a really pretty pink color. You'll be able to see it better in the actual application video. And so that's what I put on over that. Also, you're going to need an alcohol prep pad of some sort. I have these. I send these out in every hostess gift with these, but you can go to your local Walgreens, Rite Aids, whatever, Walmart, and buy either acetone or alcohol. Because I already have nail polish on, I don't want to apply acetone obviously to nail polish, so I have alcohol. So you're going to clean your nails with this, just to get all those oils off. I also strongly recommend washing your hands with dish detergent. Again, this is going to get off all those oils and nasty things on your nails that could possibly keep your jams from sticking. So finally, you're going to need a couple tools. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. I get a little nervous. So I have a cuticle nail pusher. You're going to want to push all your cuticles back before you apply your jams. But also this comes in handy when you're sticking on your jams. You're going to need a nail file, nail scissors, and for my personal application, I really like this nail spoon, this metal nail spoon. It's really cool. I'll show you how to use it in a second. And also, finally, for my personal application, you're going to need a baggie. And again, you're like, oh wow, what is this? We'll get to it. So, and finally, that's really all you really need. But most of these things can be found in the Jamberry application kit. You can find that on my website. And so, without further ado, we shall get to applying jams. Okay, so let's get ready and do this. So, we have our jams. This is a better up-close look at what Celeb Status looks like. So the first thing you're going to want to do is match up your jams to your nail size. So I kind of already have an idea. I've applied enough of these to know which nail fits best for me. So I'm going to apply to this nail right here. And so I found that this second one fits me best. So that's what I'm going to apply. So I just want to make sure you can kind of just stick it over top. Clear wraps make it even easier because you can see right through them. So yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nail scissors and I'm going to gently lift up the wrap from the sheet. And come off. No, I don't want it all the way off. Sometimes that happens. You can just stick it back on. It won't hurt it, I promise. We're going to use this just to lift it. Try as much as possible. I know you're going to want to like grab your jam with your hands. Do not touch with fingers. That's my warning. This will take your jam and make it ooey gooey with oils. And that is not good. That is not what you want at all. So now that I've cut this off with the struggles of 1,000 suns, there we go. I'm going to pull it straight off of there. So now you can see that I have it ready to go. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this, and I'm going to try to do this in the most best angle possible. And you're going to mount it straight up to your cuticles, but you don't want to touch your nail beds. Do not touch your nail beds. And just mount it up as close as possible to the center. Boom. So you're just going to lay it straight on. So now what I do is what's called a cold application. So the cold application is you take, once you've laid your jam gently down on your nail, you take your cuticle pusher or your orange stick, whatever you're using, and you're going to gently push this down in a straight line. And my heater is going crazy. So then you're just going to take it again and just keep pushing straight down in a straight line on your nails. So again, this is called a cold application. There are other application methods that you can use that you're actually heating the wrap up and then putting it straight on your nail. So those are just what I prefer. So after that, you're just going to keep pushing it down, 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 till you feel like you got it good. So I feel like I've got it pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heater and I'm going to heat up my nail just enough to give it a little more pliability. And then, this is where I should set this off. And just push this down. Just keep working it. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm starting to get a couple bubbles and buckles. This is because I have what's called a rounded nail, or a dome-shaped nail. There's a lot of people that have these. The best way to solve this issue is just by keep pushing it. And I would have actually made a reference to salt and pepper right there, but I did not. So again, just keep kind of heating it up and keep pushing. So I feel like I'm okay. So the next thing you're going to want to do, these are clear wraps, so it's a little harder to see, but there is a, let's see if I can put something dark underneath it. If you can kind of see, there is a, like a clear, like a big bunch at the end right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nail scissors and I'm actually going to just clip that off. So what you're going to want to do is that you do not want to cut it too short. Just an FYI. Because the next thing you're going to do is called the baggy method. So the baggy method is amazing, and so what you do, you're going to take your baggie that I told you about, that you were like, holy cow, what am I supposed to do with a baggie on my fingers? And you're going to take your baggie, put it over your finger, and you're going to wrap this baggie as tight as you can around your finger. Because mainly what you want to do is you want to fold down right there. you want this end to be folded, because that is what you're aiming for. You're going to try to seal down. My heater just got unplugged. So you're going to heat that up, heat that end up. As you can see, I probably wouldn't be able to do this video without a heater because a hairdryer would be way too loud. So I just heat that up. I'll turn this off. So once you have done that, and I'm not sure how well you can see this, but you can kind of see how that is now folded down, and it makes like a nice seal. But you're not going to keep that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to file. So you're going to file straight down, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this as best as I can using the angle of my camera at this point. And you're just going to, actually first you want to let this cool before I do this. I don't want to mess up my jams, but I'm going to explain this process. So what you're going to do is you're going to file straight down. Not to the side or anything, because otherwise then you're going to be taking off your nail. And it does not take much. All it's going to take is probably going to be just a few quick swipes. So you're going to take your really rough side of your file. So I'm just kind of letting this cool. While I'm letting this cool, I'm going to give a couple cool facts about Jamberry. We are non-toxic, non-porous, vegan, gluten-free, and made in the USA. Super cool, huh? So yeah, so that's your quick fact of Jamberry for the day. So I think this is probably cool enough. So this is probably cool enough. If you want it just to, I would normally actually probably let this cool a little longer, but just for time's sake, we'll go on. So again, you're just going to file straight down. And what's going to happen is there is going to be a little sliver of nail, of jam, that is going to come off. Do not freak out. This is what is supposed to happen. So I think maybe you can kind of see it starting to happen here. You want that to happen. That is going to create that nice seal and get rid of those nasty edges. So yeah, that just fell off. So it's just going to fall off. Don't file for too long or you will file down your nail to nothing. Yeah, so that's what should happen. And there you go. So a final tip before we end this tutorial is to use a nail spoon. So a nail spoon, what I do is I take it and I put it up to my heater and heat it up for about 10 seconds. Make it really, really hot. It's basically like a flat iron. And this is how you solve the buckles and the bubbles problems that I struggle with because I have dome-shaped nails. Like I said, you just heat it up for about 10 seconds, and you're just going to take to your nail and just smooth it out. And you just run it all down. I have a buckle right there that I just removed thanks to this. So, and one final thing that you might consider doing, and I don't have a rice bag on me right now, but what you can do is you can take a rice bag, just a little miniature rice bag, they're probably like this big, heat it up in the microwave, take it, seal it down, just put it on top of it, and that'll provide that last minute seal that you want. So here's our final product. I think it turned out pretty well. So I just want to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope this helps you. Again, if you have any questions, please contact me. My email is at the end of this video, and also be sure to check out my website for all the products, including the tools that you saw used today, as well as the jams, of course. So again, thank you, and have a wonderful day, and keep on jamming!